Hey, Trevor McAfee here, and today I want to talk to you about email marketing mistakes, and I'm going to show you some ways to fix them. Now, if you're new to the channel and like the videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button below so you get notified every time I do a new video. So let's get started. Now, I know not everyone is super excited to admit that they make mistakes, but we are all human and it happens to all of us. Whether you're new to email marketing or not, none of us are immune to making mistakes. But there is also no excuse for letting mistakes slide. You don't want to make a habit of sending out mistakes because it's going to damage your credibility and professionalism down the road. Now, with that being said, even if you're in the middle of an email marketing meltdown, I'm going to help you fix it so you can get through it. Now, we are all our own worst critics, but not all mistakes are created equal. Now, there's no need to send out a rescue party just for a punctuation error. So let's go over some of the common mistakes and talk about how good or bad these situations may be for you. The number one common error I see is typos. We all make them, call it fat finger syndrome, we forgot to run spell check, whatever the case may be. So there's no real reason to freak out for these because, most of the times they're small, they're not even seen by most of your readers. Now, that's not to say that you could ignore all the spelling mistakes. Your messaging can lead your readers down different paths and get them to actually stop interacting with you. Now, I want you to look at this sign that's encouraging learning. Do you see the mistake here? Now, the workers were doing some painting for the city and they were supposed to write school for this crosswalk, and this was a result of their handiwork. Now, the next mistake that I see quite often is email marketers forgetting to put in their links to their sites or promotions. Now, as a marketer, your business relies very heavily on your readers to click on your links to make purchases from you. And losing those clicks is like losing money and you're just flushing it down the toilet. Now, the big note here is to always check your links. Make sure you test them before you send them out. Now, even if you're doing something as an affiliate or even send them to your own page, make sure that the pages are working properly. Too many times I see these links go nowhere or they're going to a broken site that looks bad. Now, looks are everything, and if your readers can't read your content, you're going to lose them for good. Now, if your emails are formatted bad and hard to read, you're going to lose followers. They're going to quickly delete your email and just move right on to the next one. Make sure that you preview your emails, send a test to yourself, and make sure that they look good on both the desktop and mobile version. Now, there's a great little tool that I use. It's called word-wrap.net, and it's made by two of my friends, John Thornhill and Dave Nicholson. This tool does all the formatting for you. It's a great tool. So let's go check it out. So here we are on wordwrap.net. So I want to show you quickly what it does. So I've just got some text here where I'm just going to paste it in. And you can see that it's a lot of text and it's going to take up a lot, real long sentences and stuff like that, okay? So what you can do is you can decide how big your sentences want to be. So let's say I want to make it 65 characters wide. All I do is I take this text and I hit word wrap my text, and look how clean that comes out. That's going to come out nice and clean, especially on a mobile device. So let's talk a little bit about what happens when you make these mistakes. Now, the first tip I have for you is to kind of keep your mistakes low key. We don't need to announce them to the world. Usually they're small mistakes and we don't really have to address them much. Let's just say that you made a mistake to a small group of your email list. Now, we don't have to go and broadcast that and announce that to your entire list. We don't have to go and tell everyone that we just screwed up. Just send that small group a little apology and everything should be fine. Now, another tip that I have for you is to use laughter as a best medicine. The best way to diffuse a situation and relieve some of the stress and tension is just to laugh about it. Use a little bit of humor, make a good joke, and you guys should be okay. Use some good copywriting, be funny, use some memes and some graphics and some images in your email to make it lighthearted. Also, you want to keep these messages kind of short. The longer the email is, the more attention you're going to bring to the mistake. Now, by being upfront with your readers, it's showing that you're looking out for them, you care, and you're really interested in their success. Now it's time to change some bad news into good news. Now, typically, you can avoid email disasters by just framing your email and apology correctly. Just put a positive spin on the situation and frame it right. Now, you don't want to make the assumption that your readers are freaking out about your mistake. Most people understand that mistakes happen and things change. Just be positive about the whole situation. Now, just ignore the haters. You can't please everyone, and some people you just can't please at all no matter what you do. Now, I hope you guys found these tips helpful, and if you did, just please make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up, and leave a comment below. I also have a free gift for you today. I've put together a collection of my best converting email subject lines. All you have to do is head over to trevormcafee.com/subject lines, and you can get your free copy. We'll talk to you soon.